I am Jeff Gregory, and this is I Am an American. I want to go over the United States Constitution just a little bit. We'll start out with where it says, "We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish the Constitution for the United States of America," not the world, not to everybody comes across the border, not every country. It says to ourselves. So quit telling me that everybody comes in this place has a right to constitutional rights. They don't. They're illegal and they're criminals. Congress talks a lot about elections in here, how they allow the states to, set the time and the dates and all that, but they say they have a right to change it at any time. So they talk about elections in here a lot. And it says each house shall be the judge of the elections. And this is kind of what I'm referring to about that Tina Peters in Colorado that was a whistleblower and trying to let them know that there was election fraud in Colorado, and they ended up putting her in prison. She's a political prisoner. That I do believe that the United States has authority, since it was an election, which the elections are controlled. Actually, the rights of elections the United States gives to each state. And by doing that, they are the ultimate control and oversight of the elections. And if someone has done wrong, like Tina Peters was done, I believe the United States can step in and say that she was trying to do something to preserve and protect our elections and the integrity, and that they need to release her. And if they don't, they need to bring up some kind of charges on the people who have brought charges on her out of hate and her trying to destroy her for preserving our elections. And I think that needs to be done right now. There's some other things in here I just want to bring out, because I've read some of this before. But it says, "The United States shall guarantee to every state in the Union a republican form of government, and shall protect each of them against invasion." Well, we have an invasion. We have Muslims, Islamic terrorists. And it says right here, protect them against domestic violence. And that's what we have. So when these low-level judges are in there, whether they're communists or whether they're ignorant or whether they just hate Trump, try to say that the federal government doesn't have the right, or ICE or National Guard, to go in and protect the Republican form of government, they are wrong. And by them being wrong, then the federal government needs to step up and say, we do not acknowledge your ruling because the Constitution says different, and we are here to protect our country. It is the first duty of the government. And need to let them know. And if they continue to rule against the United States Constitution, then they need to be brought up on charges for they're negligent of duty or treason or whatever they're trying to do. But nobody is willing to step up. And we keep saying people's going to be arrested. I haven't seen anybody arrested yet. I hope they are, but I don't believe it's going to be too soon. Amendment 14. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. And no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges. So all persons born or naturalized. So if you're not illegal and you're coming in this country, then it says that you're not subject to the jurisdiction and the rights of what is to be given to the citizens of the United States. You have no right. You have no reason to be in this jurisdiction of the United States. So you are a criminal because you have actually broke the Constitution law, and Constitution is supreme law of the land. So what the government is doing is exactly what the Constitution of forefathers, founding fathers, meant to happen. It says the right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude. It says the right of citizens, not illegals, not criminals, not anybody from the world, citizens. And I'm sick of hearing saying, well, should you make a law that says that illegals can't vote? They can't vote. And anybody that's allowing it or helping them is breaking the law. The right of citizens of the United States to vote in primary or other election for president or vice president, for electors for president or vice president or senator or representative of Congress shall not be denied or abridged in the United States or any other state by reason of failure to pay any poll or tax. The right of citizens. Okay, not illegals. Again, not somebody in the world, not somebody who the Democrats want to say, hey, we want these people. No, listen, you can't. You don't have any right. And just like in Minnesota, they're giving them illegals driver's license. It says in here they don't have any right to anything that the citizens get. So these judges that are allowing it are breaking the constitutional law which they swore to uphold. It's just getting out of hand, and we've got to be behind the people like ICE and all these other law enforcement agencies who are trying to protect our country. And it's time for the Department of Justice to get on board. And if they have to hire more attorneys or prosecutors or whatever, and go after these people and bring them to we need justice in this country. And ICE and Trump and all of them, they're doing a great job trying to get these people out. But you got these communist judges up there, and they are just, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court needs to reel these people in and tell them, you're not following what the Constitution said in the rule of law and his oath. And it's time, again, that we be bold. I am Jeff Gregory, and this is I Am an American.